To be honest, this one came really quickly to me. As soon as I saw this, I was like, no question, Doom 2005, The Rock. I don't think they locked in any of the source material, like how I was saying with Silent Hill really capturing the essence of what made that game great. This was like just a totally janky, like they were trying to make it like medical. I remember seeing it in theaters with some friends, and I was just like, this is not what I expected it to be. And then they tried to do one scene where it was like The Rock, like doing like the FPS mode where he's like walking through the,
Yes.
and that was the only thing
And the
that's,
BFG when he gets the gun and
yeah,
stuff. That's the only thing I remember out of it. And
I
yes,
know
it sucked. Shit.
it sucked. It was so bad. I was like, they just really like didn't do any homework. Like that's the thing though. Like you can tell when somebody in some capacity did homework on the movie, when like somebody on the crew did their homework. But like I don't think anybody did there. I mean, somebody like must have watched one little snippet of the first person shooter mode, but it was trash. It was really bad. I just can't. I would never watch that one again.
Maulding?
So I didn't want to go for the low hanging fruit, which is Super Mario Brothers, the original Super Mario Brothers
Okay, but
movie.
it's kind of fun in a campy way now.
Wait, in a campy
It's
way,
like-
but it's a bad.
yeah.
It's a terrible movie. I mean,
Yeah.
Bowser is a man in a suit with a little alligator head. It's a bad movie. But poor Bob Hoskins. But I went for Street Fighter. So Street Fighter came out in 1994, just before Mortal Kombat did. And I was also
Jean-Claude.
super excited for this
Yep.
movie.
Jean-Claude.
Jean-Claude Van Damme,
He was-
Raul
he was
Julia.
big thing,
It was Raul Julia's last movie, I think. I'm pretty sure it was. He was a very famous, like very good established actor playing M. Bison.
Oh, yeah.
And what I did not know until I just looked it up earlier today to find the year, Kylie Minogue was in it. Kylie Minogue was Cammy in it, and I had no idea until just now. That it was her.
I need a refresher on
That
who
movie-
Kylie Minogue is.
Oh, dude, you're not gay.
Musician. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, you're not
exactly.
gay. Exactly. That's fine.
You just that gay test or whatever. Like, you are clearly not.
We
the
know
gays
you're straight,
love
Matt. Jeez, don't shove it
it.
down
I know,
our
right?
throat.
You don't have to throw it in our faces. Jesus Christ, Matt. That's probably the straightest thing you've ever said.
It goes like, here, meet my wife, and then right below it is, I don't know who Kylie Minogue is.
Yeah. Yep.
But yes, terrible movie. I felt so sorry for all those people that were involved in it. Even as however old I was when I saw it, I was like, wow, this is a bad movie. So, poor Street Fighter movie.
I agree. I thought it was really bad in my like little kid memory, and I just remember being Jean-Claude. Why Jean-Claude? Like I felt let down because he was my action hero, and I thought he was so
Guile.
cool. Yeah. Like, couldn't that be any cooler?
I'm pretty sure I got stuffed in the back seat going to the drive-in movie theater for that one as well. And I honestly thought
you got stuffed in the back seat. Maybe you weren't straight.
That movie is like kind of in my mind, like it kind of was sweet. I don't know. I thought that movie kind of was awesome. Like maybe I just have a weird, like I remember when
you were sitting too close to the exhaust fumes or something like, you know.
Yeah, roll down the window, Dad.
I just
exactly.
No, it was cool. Like M. Bison was in the.
Did your parents smoke with the windows up in the car? Like
that must have been it. Honestly, I just thought he was on that cool like platform thing, and I thought that just looked awesome. Like I have that in my mind. I'm like, okay, that was kind of a cool.
Damn it, you guys are making me want to watch these movies again, even though they're bad too.
I know.
Well, I'll tell you one movie I'm definitely never watching again, and that's House of the Dead in 2003.
Okay,
this movie was directed by the infamous Uwe Boll. Now, see, I didn't know as a kid who Uwe Boll was because he went on to destroy a lot of other video game movies. But and people look back and they're like, haha, isn't that quaint? You know what? It wasn't quaint back in the day when you were a kid and you're like, video games are art and you want people to take your medium of choice seriously. And then you've got some asshole like Uwe Boll making some of the shittiest adaptations ever of games that you truly think are amazing. And he's out there just getting some sort of like low budget, like European money, and then making these movies that are absolute trash. And I went and I saw House of the Dead because it's an awesome shooter. It had to be action. The video game looks amazing. I don't know why the movie couldn't look amazing. And it was I never saw a worse movie in my entire life. There were some of the shots, like the way it came together, it was unbelievable. And then the guy goes on, even like they continue to let him make video game movies, and he continued to trash the video game medium. He made Alone in the Dark with Christian Slater back at the time, and Tara Reid. And then he went on and made Blood Rain with Kristanna Loken. And I don't know if you guys were a little kid back then, but Kristanna Loken had just been the TX in Terminator 3. She was like the hottest girl. She was like the next up and coming actress. And then Uwe Boll pretty much destroyed and derailed her entire career with this one trash-tastic movie. And eventually people started to realize, hey, we got to quit giving this guy money because he is just making absolute trash. And so I'm seriously bitter because he destroyed video games and set them back as a medium personally, just so he could make a few bucks, back when I was a kid. And it really pissed me off. And then when I looked him up, because I did get fired up about this, on his Wikipedia page, it says, in April 2008, The Guardian ran an article claiming Boll had promised to retire if an online petition at petitiononline.com asked him to do so, and received a million signatures. And a petition was later started on that site with the 1 million goal. Now, it unfortunately reached that goal, and the actual website went offline. But then Uwe Boll later on admitted that he never would have quit, even if he'd gotten a million subscriptions. But anyway, so he's a liar too. Shit movies and a liar. All right, that's pretty much it.
This guy's unhinged over here. I don't understand.
I'm unhinged now, just remembering the torture.
I mean, trust me. I remember seeing House of the Dead, and when I tell you, that was the most, you know what? I think you're spot on with that, because I don't think Doom was even a fraction as bad as that one. It was so trash. So
it was awful.
Now I know who to direct my anger towards, and it's Uwe Boll.
Money laundering. That's what that had to have been what Uwe Boll was doing. Money laundering.
Thank you. No, someone finally explained it to me, because I wondered how it happened, but that's the explanation that makes most sense here.
Yep.
Ugh.